I wanted to talk about this story from Star Wars, which I thought was pretty hilarious. Remember how the left has been for the past like several years, like, oh, why do you guys care? It's a space opera for kids. Why do you guys care what's going on? I think I have like the same people like, yeah, I have this too. It's not a big deal with the body tap, yeah, or body type thing. So much for it's a property about space wizards for children. That was a gaslight move from the left when they were cramming like all this woke ideology stuff in it. They used to say like, what do you care? It's for kids. Yeah, this guy. It's a space movie it's a movie about space wizards intended for children. I don't think that. First of all, that's not true. I mean, what do you think about that? I don't think Star Wars was ever intended for children.
No, I don't think it was specifically intended for children. I mean,
Clone Wars cartoon, maybe?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
But like, I think if you look at, some of the early coverage of when the first Star Wars came out, New Hope, right? I get them mixed up. But when the first one came out, like, and they were interviewing people, those are all adults in those lines, like people who are 17, 18. Now they're lauding this. Now the Hollywood Reporter, I mean, like, Andor's creator explains the shocking assault scene. We're all a product of SA. And then like, there's articles, like, I'm not kidding you. There are articles.
So is there like an actual scene in there?
I don't know. I think there is because there was articles that said like Star Wars, Andor is the first Star Wars to feature an assault. It's like, what? Who wants that? Like,
I really question
on?
how, especially when you have woke creators and people on the left who are making rape stuff in their content, because what we've seen with like Handmaid's Tale, for example, and stuff, that's basically a giant rape fantasy for these women who get off on this kind of stuff. If you look at the books that they read, all of these smut novels that they read, that's what a lot of it is about. And so it's just like, I can't help but question, is this some perverted thing, the fetish thing? Like, why would you put that in this? It doesn't, I don't know.
Well, they had, I mean, and the way the media is celebrating it is wild.
Wow.
Like, I'm trying to find this other one. Like, they're literally like, Star Wars finally. By the way, shout out. I didn't know there was a Creep series. Creep is one of my all-time favorite low-key thrillers, psychological thrillers. About like a serial killer.
I heard about that.
Highly recommend Creep 1 and Creep 2. And then this is Mark Duplass, the guy from it. And then he's just like, oh, it's on Shudder. I'm like, oh, I'm going to watch that ASAP. I was trying to find, there was this article. Basically, the media was like, hurrah, finally, an assault scene in a Star Wars movie. So it's like, well, which is it? Is it a space opera for kids, or is it, a fetish prawn for adults? I don't
get it. This is getting weird. Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird that the media is celebrating this as something. And then also they had this, Obi-Wan actor teases ideal teenage Leia spinoff. Who's that for?
Yeah, nobody asked for that.
And then we need less male-centric Star Wars. Like, yeah, that worked great. That worked great with the Last Jedi.
Yeah, the Force's female stuff has not been hitting. People don't want it. It's just like, at the end of the day, when it comes, especially with these more action-oriented properties that do move better with some testosterone in it. I think about a lot of anime I like, for example, think of Jujutsu Kaisen. This is a very action-packed anime, and one of the reasons why it's so successful is because there are a lot of strong male characters with a lot of testosterone going on there, a lot of fighting and cool stuff like that. And so it's like, they even have a pretty good female base, because it's like, okay, yeah, women like watching men be men. Like, that's great.
Right.
So it's like, why do you have to feminize this kind of stuff to try to appeal to women when, honestly, I'd venture to say more women would rather watch the the dudes kicking butt in these
Yeah.
situations.
Well, I mean, that's what killed Marvel too.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
women didn't want to watch women be girl bosses.
exactly.
People on Twitter did, but I mean, at this
People
point,
and bots.
bots. Yeah. At this point, I think you can. I mean, the data is in.
Yeah.
What was the Acolyte failed. Rey, Ahsoka failed.
Yep.
People, Rey as a character failed. I'm not saying there can't be women in Star Wars. Obviously, no one has a problem with Princess Leia or some of the other female characters throughout history in Star Wars. But Star Wars was a multi-billion-dollar franchise before, and Disney was like, no, it's broken. We need to fix it. Could you have imagined if they just went with the old formula and just with modern CGI?
That would be printed
that's all
money.
they had to do. Yeah, that's all they had to do.
So much money, but this is just insane. And that's the thing is when it comes to the whole girl power thing, look, I love a girl power thing when I'm looking for it. And when I'm in a specific mood for it, look, I like Claymore, the anime. I love Tomb Raider, but it's just that doesn't mean that I want girl power inserted into everything that it originally wasn't supposed to be a female-led girl power thing. Hey, let me every once in a while play a game or watch a movie or an anime or something that has a really cool story with a female lead who kicks some butt. Hey, that can be great. But why does it have to they want to keep inserting it and everything? And also, I'm sick of it now. It is way too overdone in everything and done poorly and everything to where it's please I don't want to see this anymore. Can we just see men kicking butt?
Yeah. And, why can't women play a role, like a traditional role of using their feminine wilds or cunning or stealth?
Save the princess stories. I actually miss those. I miss it. I miss those stories where it's oh, here's the plot. This guy has to go save the girl. And how honestly, that's the romantic. It's oh wow, this guy just risked it all and kicked butt to save this woman. That actually makes women swoon. I don't care what anybody wants to pretend and how they keep changing all these storylines for everything. Oh, the girl has to save the guy now. It's no, you make a good story of a guy saving a woman with his strength, his wits, with all of that. It's okay, this is what women actually like.
Yeah. It's fine if the woman bails the guy out occasionally. It's just that they got addicted to that, to where the girl was constantly bailing out the guy. Look what they did to Indiana Jones, where he's basically a bumbling idiot. And then Phoebe Waller-Bridge was constantly being oh, you goofy old man. Or they did not... Modern writing, at some point they knew how to write strong female characters. The writers that Hollywood has now simply don't have any idea. They know how to do is push men down. They don't know how to uplift women and make good female characters. It's just like DEI. How do we get more black people in computer programming? Well, let's bar white people from getting hired. No, that's not how this works. It's just being lazy and the fact that Hollywood's by the way, wasn't there other kind of assault scenes in Star Wars history? By definition, this is nothing new. This is literally they're doing the meme. They're for the first time in history, a girl, or for the first time in history, a black person. Nobody. It doesn't matter. Is the movie good or not? Is the show good or not? They're so obsessed with being the first to do something, or getting Twitter likes and retweets that they don't know how to write a good show anymore. And the people that just keep their heads down and write shows are in general succeeding right now. Good movies. I don't know. There seems to be a lot of artificial hype around this Ryan Coogler movie called Prisoners or something like that. I haven't seen the trailer for it, but apparently it's doing really well at the box office.
Oh, Sinners?
Sinners, yeah. I don't know anything about
I
it.
don't think it looks that good. I know some people even like in my circle liked it, but I thought it looked like another, oh, white people bad, poor black people, we gotta fight the white people. Like that's what it looked like to me. Maybe it is good. I don't know, but I personally just don't have interest in it.
Yeah, I mean, I saw it and I was like, oh, this is a black person movie, like
Yeah.
for that community. And so I
Right.
didn't really watch the trailer, but maybe it's good. I don't know. Ryan Coogler also did Black Panther, so maybe that's his thing now. I don't know. I also thought Black Panther was mid at best, but you couldn't say that online because that made you a racist.
Well, yeah, Black Panther was Lion King. It was
Yes,
live
yeah.
action Lion King. Now, I will say it was a better live action Lion King than the Disney one that they gave us, but it
Yeah.
was Lion King.
Yeah, it was not, and the CGI wasn't very good.